Goddess Squish, and welcome to another video. So today in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make slime. Now I have played with slime not that much on my channel, but I have played with slime before on my channel and you guys know what it's like. And I typically tell you the recipe, but I don't actually make it. So today I am showing you how to make it. And since I can't open my white glue, we're making clear glue / pigment slime today. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, okay, first I have a bowl that is kind of dirty. But that's okay. You don't need a super clean bowl because slime is slime. Okay, so I have a big gallon of Elmer's clear glue, not sponsored, and I am going to just pour some of that in there. Okay, that should be enough. And I would like to point out that clear slime is harder to make than regular slime. I know that. Oh, you guys can see my ring light in the reflection. That's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna get my spoon. My spoon is also dirty. Hey, what do you know? I have a dirty spoon. Who would know? I have a dirty bowl and a dirty... Okay, so next, we don't really have to do much else except activator. And the activator I'm using is linnet starch. And you can find linnet starch at a local Big Y. I don't really know where else you can get it. You might be able to get it at a typical grocery store, but I don't know. So, I'm just added in actually quite a bit of activator. I don't do like particular measurements because I feel like that takes way too long. And yeah, so if you don't care if there's bubbles in your clear slime, then mix all you want like I am right now. But if you do care, mix slower and less viciously. As you can see, it's kind of starting to clump up. And I'm just going to keep stirring. Now it obviously needs some more activator, so that's what I'm going to go in with. And just a few more squirts, and I'm mixing. So, as you can see, it is starting to pull away from the sides of the bowl. Me, personally, for me, it is typically not ready when it pulls away from the sides of the bowl. Just saying. For some people, it is. Really depends on your slime hands, actually. So, speaking of hands, we are going to go in with our hands now, because this looks pretty good. I know I just said it once it pulls away from the sides of the bowl, but now that I think about it, it is actually pretty good. And you do want to start kneading clear slime before it's completely activated, because with clear slime, there isn't really any going back. But the thing I like about linnet starch is that if you do overactivate it, it does like melt a little, kind of. Like, it melts to the perfect consistency, which is what I really like, personally. But it's always a matter of opinion. So, I'm taking my linnet starch, or whatever activator you want to use, and I'm actually putting just a little bit in my hands. And this is going to be a protective sheen, kind of, when we're playing with the slime. And to me, this is really important because when your hands are wet, it helps them not stick to the slime as much, which for me, they typically stick at first, but then might get better. So I'm just kneading this in circular motions. What I really do not recommend is taking your hands and like clapping it together. For me, that never works, but because it always just gets stickier and stickier, and you can never get it off if you do it that way. But this way, I'm just playing with it with my fingers, and as you can see, it turned white, and that is because there are so many air bubbles in it that it turned white. But you can not really reverse this, but you kind of can if you let it sit for a while without being touched very much. It will eventually, all the bubbles will come out onto the top and dissipate. I don't know if that's the word, but they will go away if you leave it. Okay, so this is still pretty sticky. After kneading it a little, yes, my hands are really messy, but I'm going to grab my activator bottle, and I'm sticking to it so much. You know what? It's okay. And I'm just going in with my hands yet again, because I never learn. But that's okay. So I'm just kneading and kneading, and I'm going to just keep kneading because, well, until it's a slime consistency. If you don't know what a slime consistency is, it is like the perfect consistency. It's not overactivated, which means it's not too hard to stretch, and it isn't too melty, or sticky, which is what it is now. So I added a tiny bit more activator, but right now are the stages before the perfect activation. So right now I'm probably not gonna add any more activator because I can already feel it stiffening and getting less sticky. There's obviously some still left in my bowl, but that's okay. As you can see, it's still very sticky, but I'm working to get it off of my hands. You can see the shininess on my palm. That is from the liquid. So if I touch it, it most likely isn't going to come off on my palm because it has the stuff on it still. So I'm just dabbing my fingers onto it very quickly and quickly pulling away. Then I'm just taking it off little by little. I don't know if I said this already. I think I may have, but clear slime is definitely harder than than white glue slime, because it's so hard to find the perfect consistency. So hard. Okay, so as I'm kneading it more, I did add a little more activator, which you guys probably saw me do. Whenever you feel your slime is ready, it's most likely ready, like when it doesn't stick to you. But yeah. So as you can see, when I stretch it, there's these little like kind of elastic stringies in there, which like aren't the best for the slime, but it's really easy to get them out. All you have to do is stretch it. Like, I think you guys can hear like all the little elastic band things inside, just like splitting apart. think mine does need a teeny weeny bit more activator. Just add in the slightest bits now because too much activator could ruin this slime. Too much activator can always ruin a slime. Any slime, no matter what. And that's why it's so tricky to make clear slime, because clear glue melts down much, much easier than white glue. So for me, it's very risky to have clear glue slimes in my house because with it's winter right now, but still they melt. During the summer they melt like that. I went on a week vacation and all my clear glue slimes melted and molded and I had to throw them all out. And it was such a shame because I had one that was super big because it was spare clear slime and it wasn't good. Come on. So I still have some in the bowl. Just gonna add a little bit more. Then I'll continue with what I was saying. Okay, so I still have some kind of, not slime bits left in the bowl. So I'm gonna take my already made slime, and this is really good if it's a little overactivated. Just dip it in there and keep folding it over itself and then knead, because that's going to help loosen it up and it's going to help it not stick as much. Alright, now that was finished, I'm going to add my pigment. And so I'm using the Soapy Mica powder pigments. You can get this on Amazon, and they have a ton of different kinds of pigments, a ton. I'm gonna go with berry. It's this light pink shade, and they're all metallic pigments, by the way, so they're cool. I'm just gonna add a little bit. I'm not gonna add it. Oh, that sprayed onto my finger. Okay, so just a little bit. That's probably enough. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, it will be a lot. So I'm going to take an old makeup brush that I use for slime pigments, and I'm going to spread that around. Now, you don't have to do this. I just like doing it because I feel like it showcases the pigment so much more, and it's so fun to do. So fun. And it's so fun shooting the powder back up onto the slime. This is why my table is so messy, because I do really fun things. Okay, there's powder everywhere, and then just gonna tap my brush so it comes off. That is beautiful. Oh my god. That's pretty. Okay. I'll mix this up close. I literally have no idea if you can see this pigment at all, but the ring. Okay, so basically, why am I saying basically? It's really pretty. I really like it, and to get it to clear up, it'll be way more pigmented when it's clear, but you know what, whatever. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you all next time. Bye!